Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Fuzz on the Lens Productions official podcast. This is episode 1 of Fuzz on the Mic, where we talk about all the topics you know about, but never actually think about. I'm Steve Delasala, and seated here before me are the Levy brothers, Mike and Jason.
Hello.
How you doing?
Jason, already we start and Jason's got that
You gotta provide the entertainment.
You gotta have that radio
listen,
voice.
I never thought I'd host anything, and I still don't think I really am, but generally I'm the one who's surrounded by a bunch of big mouths, and someone has to listen to them. So that's going to be me. I'm going to do my best to organize this beautiful mess that we call this show. And I already stopped reading what I wrote, so it doesn't really matter what I wrote.
Botched that. How long did it take you to write that in bed?
Yeah, he was sitting in bed
I
writing
just started.
it, worked
I just
on
started going off script because honestly, that's the point: is that we don't want this to be scripted, right? This is that first sentence was the only thing that'll be scripted on this show.
So you
We're
sat
gonna
in bed.
sit here.
and
I
wrote that
got
first
a lot
sentence
more. I got a lot
for
more
4
that I
hours.
didn't read. I got a lot more that I didn't read, but.
It looks like that thing's about 7 pages. And
We would have been
It's
sitting.
on
That would have been the whole
phone.
show.
It's on a phone. It's on a
Steve's
phone.
diary, dear diary. Today I'm. Come on.
All right, look. So that's the point. We got to go off script. It's not. This isn't supposed to be scripted. It's supposed to be off the cuff. Just talk about things that we talk about. Dumb, meaningless things that are actually pretty interesting. Nothing political. It's an escape from everything that's miserable in the real world. Keep it lighthearted. That's how I see it. Stupid topics like I'm a junior, you're a third. Have you ever met a woman with junior in their name? Or what about this one? I really like this one because I think we all have opinions on this, even though we don't know we have opinions on this. Which way do you put the toilet paper roll in your house? That's something
that's a
that
topic that people
eats at me.
discuss. That's a topic that you think about when you're taking a shit.
Yeah.
I just take the toilet paper and wipe my ass. That's about it.
no, but we touched upon this the other night in the car, and it actually is pretty interesting because
Which way do you put it? You put it upside down or right side
No,
up?
I just put it up my ass. I don't understand. Like, who's discussing? Like, who's looking at the toilet while they're taking a shit and deciding? Oh, is this right side up? Or
Which
right
way
side
do you
down?
put it?
So I do it the Scotch tape way or the paper towel roll way, right? Where it's from the back and you pull it and it comes off really easy. I mean,
What does that mean? It comes off easy. That doesn't. The way you put it doesn't affect how hard it comes off. It's
for
toilet
me,
paper.
it's no, but it's the same thing, right? When you have a toilet paper come
you
out
put it
or
with the-
dispenser, I put the back the flap or the
on top,
on the back. No, on the bottom.
on the bottom.
And I pull it like.
That's
right?
not how you use Scotch tape.
Yeah, it is.
Scotch tape, you put the tape on top. The loose part's on top.
That's
Am
why
I
I
in
said
the-
that's why I said a paper towel roll.
Am I in the
Okay,
paper
so
towel
you
roll.
do it wrong. You
No,
do
why
it
is
wrong.
it wrong?
That's wrong. It's supposed to be like Scotch tape on top,
No, it's
hanging
supposed to be
down.
the other
Right?
way.
How do you do it?
I don't do it. I just take
Have
a
you
shit and
ever
put it
been
on my
in a bathroom
yes.
in your life?
No,
He doesn't get it.
I don't get it.
Do you
and see
understand
what
the
way the
difference
toilet paper goes?
Right.
between what we're talking about?
Yes, I do. If it's upside down or right side up.
No, with the paper. Which way does
All right,
the paper come
you see
off?
what I mean? You just said upside down. So which way is upside down in your mind?
In my mind, upside down is grabbing it from the bottom and pulling it.
So that would be upside down.
Yes,
so
and
right
then-
side
and then
up.
right side up
is
is
if
grabbing
it's
it from the-
hanging
yes,
over the
it's
top.
hanging over the top.
So that's the way it should be.
I don't know. I just wipe my ass.
That's the way I think it should be. Over the top. If I go into someone's bathroom and it's underneath, I flip it over. They put it on wrong.
But see, don't you think that that's the whole point of toilet paper? It's so convenient and easy. You can have it upside down, right side up, and it still works just the same.
I really thought that. I think I'm in the minority.
So you're
that
saying this
people
is such a perfect invention
care.
that even people who don't know how to use it know how to use it?
Exactly. There's no screwing it up. You can easily pull it off, take it off, a quick swipe, like whether it's upside down, right off, like paper towel rolls, which are similar, or the way you do it, right side up, if you want to call it, where the hotels, right, they make that little foldy thing with the triangle, and they have it on
That's
top.
the right way.
I don't know. That's weird to me.
That's the. I gotta be honest. What's really weird to me is that Jason doesn't have a preference.
I don't have a
You
preference.
sound like
I just-
an absolute lunatic.
No,
like,
I sound like the
you
people
have to be
that like normal people. People don't go in and say,
You-
"Wow,
there's no-
look at that
there
toilet
is
paper
no
roll. It is
person-
right side up."
There is no person on this planet who puts the toilet paper different ways each
All right, so let me
time
tell you this.
they reload the
What about
toilet
the people
paper.
that just throw the toilet paper on the back of the toilet and just leave it there hanging? Did you know when they put it on the back of the bowl?
Oh, they don't
just-
have a
They don't have a
dispense-
dispenser. No, they don't
hook,
have the roll.
whatever.
They don't have the roll. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I have them both.
So you're
because
telling me-
whatever flavor I want, if it's chocolate or strawberry, let's say chocolate is the one on the back of the bowl and strawberry is the one on the holder. Maybe I'm feeling one thing one day and one
So
day
you're
the
telling
next.
me you have two different rolls. One's not
Methods.
a backup. It's not a
Methods.
backup
No, no,
roll
no.
in case you run out.
The
It's
backup
actually
bowl-
you use both at the same time.
The backups are underneath the sink.
Well,
So there's a backup to the backup.
Steve made a point, though, before that he says no one in the world is going to be flopping right each time they do the toilet paper. I agree. But also, I don't think anyone in the world, except for you, is going into someone's bathroom and
Exactly.
flipping their their toilet paper rolls
That's my
and
point.
changing it to their preference.
I am like an apostle for the proper
But
toilet
isn't that
paper. I
you-
go out and I preach. Everyone should have it the right way.
But that's you going into somebody's house and maybe they have a preference and you're flipping it on them. So isn't that a crime?
I've thought about that. I wouldn't consider it a crime, but
That's like you saying, hey, I don't like the couch over here. Let me move it to this side of the room. That's basically what that's doing.
No, that's like if you put the couch with the cushions on the bottom so you couldn't sit on it, and I flipped it over. That's
Right.
not. It's not moving it. I didn't take the toilet paper and put it in another room.
Maybe I
I
would.
put it the right way.
Maybe I would.
It's definitely interesting. I think that was good.
All right. Yeah. I think we did good. There's probably a lot more points that other people have that we missed.
Let us know what you think. Is there a proper way to have your toilet paper on the holder, or is it just a perfect invention that it can go either which way? Which way do you prefer? Let us know. We want to hear.
Exactly. That's kind of the whole point of this, right? We want to keep the conversation going. We want to keep it as interactive as possible and get everybody else involved. So if you have anything else to add to this conversation, something we missed, or if you have any other topics you think we could talk about, please let us know. We want to hear about them. We want to hear your thoughts. You could find us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, or our website, fuzzonTheLens.com. So, moving on. I think we should talk about something that Mike brought up as we were setting up. He reminded us of a very pivotal moment in history when Jason was compared to a thumb. You want to elaborate, Mike?
There's an extended family member. No, but here's the funny part about that. So there's an extended family member that Jason said he can take anything, any insult or any compliment or anything as a joke, and nobody should be insulted by things that he says, that Jason says. So the kid said, really? So Jason says, yeah, say anything you want to me, and I'll show you. I don't care. Watch, you can just say it. Say anything you want. So he said, you look like a thumb.
So then I looked at the kid like I wanted to kill him, right? And I said,
The funniest thing I've ever heard,
Hold
by
on.
the way.
Take off your hat for the camera
No,
for a
look,
second.
see?
Just because we only got
this
one
is
camera.
not a head that looks like a thumb.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty accurate.
Now let me tell you something right
Very accurate description.
now. I said, I'm not the thing in the Spy. You ever see Spy Kids? You know the little thumb guys with the legs and stuff? I don't look like that. That's insane. I would think of myself as a pretty good-looking human being.
You shouldn't have brought those things up because that's a good comparison as well.
I don't think so. But this kid said I look like a thumb.
Well, let me tell you something. No, but you said to him, I could take a joke. You said people who get insulted by things that you say, they should realize that they're too sensitive and that it's a joke.
Right.
So then you called him out,
But I
right?
didn't say anything to him. It's only when you trade.
No, you called him out. It says, like, say anything you want to me. And he said, you look like a thumb. And you played it off. You did. But it bothered him. It irked him to no end, and I saw it. And it was really, really funny because it was not only a funny thing that he said, it was also accurate and
No,
true.
it's definitely not accurate.
What else have people said you look like?
Oh, they said I look like. Well, I get called Uncle Festus from my father every day. I mean, when I was a
Your
little
own
kid,
father.
The kid from
my
the
own father.
Goonies.
A kid from the Goonies. No, I don't look like the guy
Yeah,
from the
you do.
Goonies.
Sloth.
I
Is
don't
that
look
it?
like Sloth. I don't look like the guy from Babe Ruth. Let's get it. Don't get it twisted here. I mean, I got called a lot of things in my heyday, but you know what? It makes you grow stronger. It makes you take them. But just the thumb thing really bothered me.
So if he called you a pinky, would that be okay?
I think a pixie's better. At least it's like slender. It's nice. It's good. You know, being called a thumb,
But
it looks
he-
like it's disgusting.
But he didn't even. But then
I mean,
he,
look at it this way: a pinky is like a useless finger. You lose your pinky, no one notices.
That's not
but
true
a
until you
thumb,
lose a pinky.
The thumb is what separates us from the animals.
See, I would have called you a
You
big
need
toe.
your thumb.
Yeah, I know. I mean, either way, I don't look like a thumb. I don't look like a pinky. I don't look like a big toe. I look
You
like
just look like Sloth from the Goonies.
I don't look like Sloth from the Goonies.
What about Uncle Festa?
Uncle Festa probably. You put a light bulb in my mouth, maybe I can make it away.
Maybe
What?
you can. ignite some
But other than
electricity.
that, I think I look like a pretty cool cat.
Pretty cool, dude.
So,
All right. On that note, I think we're done.
that was a great first episode. I think there was a lot of good,
Let's see how
intelligent
much
conversation.
how much of that we use, but I think that was good. And what were you wrapping up? You were wrapping up before, Mike. You were saying that we should have we'll have guests
Right, I think we'll have guests, and these will be different guests, right? These will be people that are known, because obviously we're from the entertainment world, and we'll try to get some big guests from the entertainment industry, but we're also going to bring on a lot of our friends, and either way,
People
whether
you
it's
don't
a friend...
know that you should know.
Right, and that's what I was going to say, is it doesn't matter whether it's someone big from the entertainment industry, someone small from the entertainment industry, or anywhere else that are friends. We're going to treat the person exactly the same. We're going to have fun conversations like this, and we're going to just, kind of shoot the shit, as they say, and get perspectives on life, on
Right.
things going on, that normally you wouldn't hear their point of view or perspective on.
Right. We're not going to ask about the movie they just made. We're going to ask whether they wear boxers or briefs.
Correct.
We'll save that for another episode. But let me tell you, did you sit and write that in bed for 3 hours?
No, see, I can spin off the cuff. I don't need to botch an entire 7-page script and then come in and screw it up on line 2.
So you got to know your strengths and weaknesses. That's why I don't do that crap. I just come on and be the jackass.
Right. You are a jackass, and that is a strength of yours. So, on that note, I think that's all she wrote for episode 1. So thank you very much, everyone who's listening. We know we're just getting started. There may be a few kinks here and there. We're feeling it all out, but we really appreciate you being here and coming along for the ride with us. So please, wherever you're listening, whatever it is you do to make sure you hear the next one, like, subscribe, follow, put us on a playlist. Do what you got to do, because we're just getting started.